Alright, welcome to this week's episode of WWE Raw Rewind, and another draft happened tonight, and a lot of groups got drafted, and I think, but it's like everybody's in a group these days, so bear with me as I go through these names. Raw got drafted Imperium, Damage Control, CM Punk, Braun Strowman, LWL, Drew McIntyre, Judgment Day. NXT came over with Dragunov. You got New Day, and they also have somebody from NXT called Lyra Valkyria. Then you got the Final Testament, and then you got Bronson Reed. SmackDown got Jade Cargill, Kevin Owens, The Pride. There's Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. Tiffany Stratton, Legado del Fatima, Shinsei Nakamura, Naomi, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, Pretty Deadly, Candice LeRae, and Indy Hartwell, DIY, and NXT sent over Blair Davenport. And those have been your stars that have been drafted. Now, Raw started off with Becky Lynch entering the ring, and the crowd is cheering her name. Liv Morgan comes out as she is talking about number one contender. Liv says how she is old match after taking out Rhea Ripley. She said that this is a revenge show and it won't stop until she gets everything she wants. Nia Jax comes out and says how it's her last night on Raw. She came out there on some bully stuff, to be honest. She thought she was going to bully Becky and Liv, but Liv been on some other stuff lately. She was ready for it. She accepted her match. She wasn't studying what Nia was talking about. Then the first match of the night, you have Xavier versus Gunther, and that was a good match. That was a good Gunther. He put something on Xavier. He at one point in the match he had his leg wrapped around the ring, and he ended up having to tap out. That's how bad the match was. You know, you want to give it your all. Even Kofi was trying to go in like throwing the towel, and Xavier, his pride probably wouldn't let him. He's like, no, I got it. But he eventually had to tap out. And then, like I said, he lost his match. Logan started running his mouth about Jey Uso. After he did his segment with the draft, he started running his mouth. And then the Judgment Day, they tried to jump Jey Uso. And Logan, he goes, I think his name was Patrick Mahone or somebody. Out of the way, they had somebody that was big there. And Logan goes to him. He puts on like 3-4 rings. He goes back into the ring and he tries to attack Jey Uso. But instead of hitting Jey Uso, he ended up hitting JD. And then Braun Strowman comes out. And he chokeslammed Finn Balor. That's also another surprise that I'm seeing. Because he's another wrestler. You just mind his business and go by his day. But like I said, he came out. He helped him. He chokeslammed him. And as they're leaving, he has a stare down with Patrick and his people. And Jay's like, come on, man. We got to go. Chad, he had a segment with the Awesome Truth. And next thing you know, he is super kicked by Sammy after that segment. And then you go into the match. It is a match. Sammy and I don't know why Sammy would do that. Like, why would you attack somebody knowing you got a match next? That doesn't make no better sense. Sammy had a title match with Bronson Reed. Chad runs out during the match and started attacking Sammy. Bronson he then slams him down. And Chad thought he had a friend, but sir, you just interfered in his match and cost him a title opportunity. And so yeah, Bronson was pretty pissed off. He attacked him too because he was mad. Because I would be mad too. Drew comes out, complaining about being drafted in round 3. CM Punk comes out and tells him, I'm not sitting at home, I'm right here. But he is in the skybox. And Drew is down on the floor. Chad is still being mean to his team, the Alpha Academy. Candice LeRae has a match with Maxine Dupree. Candice won her match after outside interference. It was a lot of outside interference. And Maxine, she would have won the match, but she got distracted. And sometimes if you're not focused enough, that distraction can cost you everything. So yeah, she got costed by her match got costed because she was distracted by all of the outside interference. Dominique welcomes LWO to Raw, reminding them that Judgment Day still running Raw. Drew is looking for CM Punk, but he left the skybox before he could get to him. And now he is in the ring. And Drew is in the skybox. CM Punk had left Drew like a little message because he finally found the skybox that he was in. But he had a speech and he told you when he is cleared, he will make his life a living hell. He told him when he is cleared, he will make his life a living hell. Liv Morgan has her match with Nia Jax. Liv just started slamming Nia's head into the ring post, and that just looked like it hurt. Nia tried to end her, but she kicked out. Naomi and Tiffany is fighting on ringside. Liv won her match after involvement from Naomi because Naomi had got up on the ring. And then Nia Jax lost her focus, and Nia Jax pushed this Naomi off of the ring, which causes Liv to take those few seconds and be like, alright, I got your attention. You not focused. Boom, let me get this 1, 2, 3. Awesome Truth comes to the ring. They have a match with the Alpha Academy. They win their match. They have been in a row. I'm not gonna lie. There's some champions, they don't hang like that. Like I said before, WWE want fighting champions, and for them to still be maintaining and winning, that is good. It does say a lot. Judgment Day has a segment, and once again, Damian is on that. I don't need you. I told you all that. And of course, he reveals his face. JD reveals what happened to his face, and after getting hit with a ring, it was not a pretty match. I'll tell you that much. The last match, it is a 6-man tag team match. It's Jey Uso, Ricochet, and Andrade against Judgment Day. And there's a lot of dysfunction in the Judgment Day, and we all know that when there's a lot of dysfunction in a team, it's hard for any team to win. And so it's a lot of dysfunction with Rhea not being there, and with Damian thinking he don't need nobody, and he all of that. Jey Uso team end up winning, and they end up having a stare off at the end of the show. And this has been your WWE Raw Rewind.